Hola, hola, hola guys, it's me, hello. So how are you guys doing? How is everyone dealing with the present crisis that we're going through? This quarantine is driving everyone, I'm sure, insane. Other people, are taking it better, and it's just a crazy time right now. I had a lot of time, but I unfortunately am working from home. So you can never escape the job, so I've been working from home. My husband was actually here for about a week as well, and when there's people home, whether you're married or not, kids, no kids, or whatever, it's always kind of distracting in either way. So when my husband was here, once I was done, working or whatever, I have to turn to him, and he was just, God, he was annoying, but I love him so much. And he finally went back to work because he is considered an essential worker. So prayers going out to my wonderful husband and all of those essential workers who are keeping us running, who are keeping the city afloat. Thank you. So with that out of the way, I wanted to just go ahead and do some makeup, just keep myself occupied. I have not put makeup on my face for a while, y'all. My hair is growing out, my bangs are just going through the awkward growing out phase, my nails need to be done, like I'm looking funky. But let's go ahead and just do some makeup, just do a simple look and see what's going on. I just wanted to try on a palette that I got in this month's BoxyCharm Luxe. I know that it's super late, we're pretty much towards the end of March, but yeah, I really just did not get a chance to jump into it. So they actually came with their own palette, the BoxyCharms Hello Charmers. So in case, I don't know if you did get it or not in your Luxe, I would assume you did, but if for any reason you didn't, here it is right here. I was trying out the nice shimmery ones, just swatching them, and they are very pretty. I'm not really crazy about this one right here, Swipe Up. Those are like glitters, and it looks like you need some really good glitter glue to get that on there, but I'm really liking the nice shimmery metallic colors, just so that you can see, I don't know, they look really pretty. This color, which is called Pop Up, this one has to be one of my faves. This is like just such a beautiful champagne color. And then you have Sneak Peek over here, which is on the gold side. These two are like gold. This one is a little more like a bronzy gold side. So I really am liking those colors. Not a lot of mattes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes, including the white. So other than that, we're gonna just see what I can do with it. I had gotten also this lip color from NARS in my box, the NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment. This is in the color You're No Good. So this is looking kind of like a burgundy, or maybe it's a red. Okay, so that's the color right there. I don't know, this is looking, I don't know, this definitely isn't red. I'm gonna call it, I don't know, maybe it's kind of like a fuchsia red, I would say, but it does not look like a a true red. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some primer. Well, let's see, I think I'll use this today because I have not used it in quite some time. This is the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum Base Serum. So I'm just gonna put some of that. I should put my hair back. Okay, so for the meantime, oh, and I'm using this little ponytail thing. This is the Invisible Bauble, which is a traceless hair ring. This pretty much reminds me of like the keychains. So I personally have never had them because, I don't know, I always thought it was kind of like gimmicky, but for now they hold up for now. I don't think there's gonna last long, especially because my hair is kind of heavy. But alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put some serum on my face and see what I can do. And I have to tell you, my face has, I don't know, I've been dealing with my face lately. It's kind of a little dry side. I think it's because of the acne medications that I've been putting on my paste, so there's like little areas where, you know, it's a little dry, a little flaky. I already knew that that was gonna happen. As far as these beautiful little pimples of nature that have appeared on my face, I don't know, they're there. They don't look horrendous, but they're there and they're still annoying. I'm trying to be as patient as I can with them. So let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Burn to Glow. This is a natural radiant foundation. I'm gonna mix the light ivory and the light porcelain. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this blender, which I have no idea what the name is. I got it in, I think, the Ipsy box, which I was not too crazy about this month either. I didn't even bother to review it, so obviously there is not going to be a review video on it. And let me see. In this box, I did get a face, I don't know, I guess you can say it's a face brush. It's a silicone face brush, and I have been using it. It's alright so far. I guess I have to get used to it. But yeah, really I just want to check out what the deal is with this palette that came in boxy. But I'll be honest, I wasn't, for those who got their Boxy Luxe this month, let me know if you liked your box. I honestly wasn't, I don't know, I wasn't crazy about the box, so I don't know. That's probably why I wasn't motivated to get on here and do anything, besides the fact that, you know, I was busy, even though, you know, I've been stranded at home like most of us are. But yeah, I just didn't find the products to my liking too much. Look at that, looking not so sick already. So let me go ahead and do my brow. Now, I have been taking care of my brows as much as I have, you know, as much as I can. Being since everyone is closed, so just been, you know, being careful with it, just trimming it a little bit, using my, you know, my little face blade to just fix up, you know, the corners and like the little strays that they are, you know. There's only so much you can do, you know, when everyone is closed. So supposedly my nail salon is supposedly opening the 1st, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see what happens. As far as the eyebrow place I go to, I have no idea because I do not wax, I thread. So I go to a separate place. I guess we're just gonna have to see what happens. But I hope that you guys are doing okay out there. And, you know, let me know what you're doing to get by this mess. Okay, so I could not find my NYX concealer. I have no idea where it is. So I'm going to just use the next best thing that I have, which is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer. So I like this concealer a lot, so I always tend to go to this one. And yeah, that's about it. And just to do a little bit of concealing. Oh man, I haven't put on makeup in forever, y'all. And it's like, you have to kind of get on top of it, because if you don't, I mean, you feel like so rusty, like like you gotta keep on top of the makeup thing, I'm telling you. But I will tell you this much. I know that, you know, there's a lot of people that are like, you know, with the cabin fever, and, you know, it's totally understandable. I don't know, I kind of, you know, in the midst of all the chaos and uncertainty, I'm actually kind of enjoying this time that I have, you know. Not for the obvious, you know, you catch up on your cleaning, you catch up on whatever, you know, projects, or, you know, whatever the sense is. But I don't know, I mean, maybe because I'm an introvert, you know, so I like being home, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just not one of those that is like, oh, you know, I can't be cooped up in the house, you know, I have to go out, you know. And honestly, I'm not like that. I mean, I don't know, I guess because I'm not I'm a couch potato. I guess you can say that. I'm just like a homebody. I like being home. I like where I live. I like my apartment. You know, you work hard to, you know, make it look nice, you know? So I don't mind being home. I mean, yeah, you have your moments. Like, I've had my moments where I'm like bored and things like that. But other than that, I'm really enjoying it. And, you know, I've enjoyed the time that I have had with my husband as well. You know, like I said, it's very unfortunate, and I definitely don't say this to take away from what's going on, because I am concerned. You know, I'm concerned for the people out there, the essential workers that are out there. You know, they're putting their health at risk every day. You know, my parents are elderly parents. My parents are both 80 years old, you know. So I am constantly thinking about them and calling them. And, you know, my dad, he's just like, he's like always all over the place. Like he, you know, I have to go to pharmacy, or I have to go here, I have to go there. There is no way to calm him and keep him home, you know. But he does all this for my mom, who, you know, she has some underlying health problems as well. You know, she's elderly and she does have health problems. My dad, he has good health too. It doesn't mean that he doesn't have, you know, his little health problems too. So I do worry about them, you know what I mean? So keeping them constantly in prayer and just hoping that everything, you know, is resolved and everything goes away very soon. So, you know, with that in mind, my prayers are with those who have essential workers and things like that. You know, I'm worried about my husband who, again, like I said, he's an essential worker and he works in construction. So, you know, it's not an easy thing. And, you know, he was kind of apprehensive about going back to work, and I was too, and if it was up to me, I'd have him here. But unfortunately, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do when life goes on for a lot of people, you know what I mean? So we just have to be courteous and knowing of that. So okay, so I'm going to go in with the palette now, and I'm gonna go into this nice color. Which one is lighter? There's Premium, which is here, and then there's Spoiler, which is over here. And I'm thinking they look almost the same. This one looks a little bit more paler, so I'm going to actually go ahead and maybe use this one and see what happens. I have a little crease on my lid there. I probably should have put on like a nice eyeshadow primer. I probably should have did that, but it's okay. So it is showing some color anyways. So these two colors, Premium and Spoiler, they are pretty much, you know, like kind of these yellowish mustard colors. So which is kind of what, I don't know, I guess I expected it. But I was kind of hoping maybe they were a little bit darker, but it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this, and I'm actually going to use this brown color that's here, which is called Cup of Joe. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish blending these colors and then put that in. And it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead into that Cup of Joe, and I'm using the same brush. Just gonna see how that color is gonna look in here. And I'm just going to put that into the crease. And it looks like this color looks good. This color, I would say, is definitely buildable. So if you keep adding, you can keep adding and building up the color. So it's not super duper dark, but the good thing is that this is a good color if you want to build up, if you are new to makeup or whatever, or you just want to be on the safe side and not, you know, go crazy with a color. This is a nice color to build up. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep putting in that color here. Build that up. And then I really just want to try out that pop-up shimmer. It just looks really pretty. It's a really nice champagne shimmer, and I really just want to pop that on the lid. Okay, so I just want to go ahead and just blend this a little bit. And my brushes are clean, y'all. You know why they're clean? Because I'm home. Finally had the time to go ahead and clean these brushes. Alrighty. I don't know, before I put in the nice shimmery, I see this color here, which is called Unboxing. And this looks like, I don't know, like a really dark, kind of burgundy color. So I'm going to go ahead and take this smaller brush, and I'm just going to put this right here in the outer corner. I just want to see how it is. I don't know how pigmented it is. This is the Morphe M506. So I'm just going to go ahead, tap that in there. Picks up a lot of product. Tap that. Because I don't know how pigmented it would be. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. It's not super duper pigmented, well, not with this brush anyway, which is kind of what I wanted. And I just kind of want to put it just a little bit in the outline of the crease. And I'm just adding a little bit as I go. Okay, so I just want to see now. So I'm going to use this color right here, Pop Up, which is this pretty champagne. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on with my finger. So that is how the color looks. And I'm just going to put that on my eyelid and see how it works. And actually it's very pretty. I am liking this. It feels really nice and smooth. It feels nice and buttery on the finger. So it doesn't feel like gritty or anything, and I don't see any grittiness on the eyelid either as I put it on. I really do like this. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness, I am liking this pretty shimmer color. I am definitely liking it a lot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just get rid of the powder that's under my face so that we can keep going. So far it's nice. The palette colors blended well, nice. They definitely are buildable, which is a plus. Sometimes, you know, you don't want to deal with a color that's so dark. You know, sometimes, you know, we make a mistake and we underestimate how pigmented a color is, and then we'll put it on and we're like, oh my god, it's so dark. So it's nice that the color is definitely buildable, so I like that. The shimmers are really pretty, very pigmented, no issues at all with that, so I am definitely digging that. So do I line or do I not line? To line or not to line? That is the question. So I think because I haven't done it in a while, I'm gonna go ahead and line. So I'm gonna be using the I can never get used to it. It's what, KVD, Vegan Beauty? I can never like get used to the name. Pardon me, because, you know, I have to get quiet during this moment, or else I will mess up. You know what I appreciate also is that the eyeliner, I didn't really get too much trouble putting the eyeliner on. You know, sometimes when you put you know, a shimmer color or a glitter color on your lid and then you go to line it and it's just like not coming out at all, or it looks a little crunchy. So I actually am not having too much trouble with that right now. Alright, so I am curling my eyelashes, y'all. And I'm gonna go ahead and tightline because yeah, I almost forgot to do that, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this a try actually. This was another one of my products from Elizabeth Mott, and this is the Smooth Shadow Eye Pencil Duo. So you get 2 pencils in this box, and one is what? One is Raven and one is Pearl. So I'm guessing that this would be Pearl. Yes, it is. And let me just put that on here. Now it's super light on me, obviously, because I'm very fair skinned. And then I have this one, which is the darker of the two. This looks, I don't know if it's black or it's gray. This is black, as you can see. So it actually came at the right time. So I think I'm gonna use this instead. And these you can also sharpen. It says you can sharpen me. So that's a nice thing. It does not have a built-in sharpener like I thought it did, but it does not. So I'm gonna just go ahead and use this to tightline instead. And I like to do this because this gives you a better effect on your eyelids. Your lashes look fuller. It's a pain in the booty to do, you know, so if you're sensitive in the eyes, you know, you may or may not want to do this. I typically do this with my liquid liner, which is my lash liner from KVD Vegan Beauty. So I tend to use that one, but in this case, since I did receive this liner in my box, I'm gonna go ahead and just use it. But I personally don't like using pencil because for me it just smudges all over the place, so I'm just going to use it for this purposes. Okay, so I kind of skipped the kind of like bronzing and all that today. I'm strictly just going to be using this blush palette from Lovecraft Beauty, and I'm just mixing these two colors here, and I'm just going to lightly just dust that on my cheeks, and then I'll throw in some highlighter. Alright, so I knew I said I wasn't going to, but I went ahead and just put some color on the under the eye. So, and I actually think it looks kind of cool because since I had the pencil there before, it kind of just gives it nice, like a nice glistening look, you know. So alright, so yeah, and this was the palette that I used for the blush, in case you weren't interested. This is the Lovecraft Beauty, and you can get this lovecraftbeauty.com. Alrighty, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on my lashes. I have some wispies here from Ardell, which are pretty much my favorites. You know, you can use them to go out, whatever. They're great for every day. They're not complicated, and I just really like them. So while this lash is drying, just to show you real quickly the lash glue that I'm using. This is from Kiss, and this is the Strip Lash Adhesive. So this is the little black bottle. I like it, and considering, you know, that it's not expensive, I like it. I've been using it for quite a bit. I was using, I think it was the Ardell I was using. I don't know, for some reason, I don't know if it was just me, I kind of feel like it just wasn't lasting long enough. I don't know if that's me or what, but I'm just gonna go ahead. So I'm just looking for my tweezers here. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick on this lash. So I like to put it on my finger first and then fix it up with the lash, or the tweezers actually. Oh yes, you look human, girl. Just fixing that with my tweezers. These tweezers, I forgot where. Oh, these are Sephora tweezers. Okay. Yeah, these tweezers are from Sephora. I'm just making sure. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over the line, the falsies line. And not only do I like to go, you know, over the line, but I like to actually go a little bit above it as well. Just because it essentially changes the look of my eye a little bit. I just think it looks better. My eyes look more awake, more full. So I tend to do that as well. So for highlighter, I'm going to be using the Sugar Rush highlighter palette. This is the Fresh and Frosted. And this has glitter in it, y'all. So if you are not a glitter person, this palette is not going to be for you. I'm not big on glitter per se either, but there are moments where I do enjoy wearing it. It's not all the time, but this is one of the times where I feel like putting it on. So I mixed these first two colors together, and I'm just pressing it on with my fingers. So that's just giving it an oh so crazy sheen. And let me see. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Ooh, love it. This one, it's like, you know, you can use a brush, but like if you want like that really intense payoff going on, then you would do it with your finger. So that's what I'm doing right now. Put some here, keep its bow. I mean, I like it. Sometimes I will use it, other times I don't, you know, because like I said, it's glittery. So if you put a lot and you go outside, you know, you're definitely going to see it. It's definitely glittery. So again, if you are not a glitter person, then, you know, I would skip out on this palette. But I have my moments where now you know, I just want to, you know, I'm feeling glittery, y'all. So yeah. Alrighty. Okay. Here we go. let's just see how it looks. Oh, okay, it's not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna say this is definitely a hot pink. Definitely how it looks to me. Very pigmented. So this is just like one dip in the packaging. Y'all, I'm looking normal. Yay! Oh, I got some lipstick there. All right, so there you are, guys. Here's my look with the products, or some products rather, that I have received in my Boxy Luxe this month, and just some other products that I had laying around that I wanted to use. So yeah, so I guess you can call this my everyday quarantine look. So yeah, I think it came out alright. The palette, I think I like it. I think, you know, I'll probably play around more with it and see how it goes along the lines of you know, the performance and the other colors. I'm really liking the shimmery colors. The mattes were nice as well. They all blended very nicely. The lip color, you know, it's okay. It's nice. And it's comfortable. It hasn't dried 100% completely yet, but so far it feels comfortable. And it's nice. If it was a red, it probably would have been a plus, but it's okay. Or maybe like a lighter pink, but either event, it's nice. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope to be here again very soon to bring another one, and hopefully my hair will be looking a little better. I don't know, I guess because since I've been home and I haven't really done much with it. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys stay safe. Again, if you don't have to go out, please stay home and let us, you know, let's help ourselves get out of this. So I wish you guys nothing but the best. Stay safe, and that's about it. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'm gonna take this and go out to the porch because it's as far as I can go. Adios.